Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the middle of the month love readings. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get right into your reading, Taurus. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys for this remaining of the month. All right, your first card here is the Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Okay. All right. Okay, Taurus. All right, so I feel that for a lot of you guys, you may currently be experiencing or having to deal with someone wanting to pretty much throw in the towel. I feel that for some of you guys, and this has been almost an energy that has been going on for quite a while now. And what they're telling you here is right at the center, you have the Four of Wands. So there is a desire to create some type of stability. But I think that what they're showing here, we do have the Four of Wands, but also the Three of Wands. So this is speaking to me directly about a connection that you may currently be experiencing with someone new or with someone that is not your partner or your, like for those of you guys that are in a long-term committed relationship. I feel that your energy or your focus is going to be shifting very quickly. For some of you guys, it could be that you've been dealing with a lot of sneakiness, a lot of backstabbing, dealing with a partner perhaps that hasn't been completely honest with you in the past. And I do see the desire or the want to continue working on the relationship. And this is the past and passing. But I think that ultimately what they're showing you here with the Eight of Cups is the desire to walk away from a situation where you were very emotionally invested. But with the Knight of Pentacles, I think that there's been a lot of, it's like you guys have been tested, you guys have been trialed, you guys have basically been through the ringer with this relationship or with this person. And I think that you're finally having that self-love, that confidence in yourself with the Empress card, and also the desire to know or understand that you deserve better. With the Two of Cups, I do see you guys, or a connection coming through for you guys, where there is an opportunity, a window of an opportunity to create something solid or to create something that is long-term. A lot of you guys, I do see you guys looking out into the future or wanting to look out into the future, but you also have the Ten of Pentacles here. So it's almost like the wanting to move on, but also the fear of the unknown or the fear of losing stability. But with the World card, with the World card here, Spirit is telling you guys, Taurus, what is it that you really want? You can't go about, saying that you're stuck in the situation, because ultimately you're not. It's a matter of what is most important to you. Now, for those of you guys that are sticking around in this relationship because there is children involved, or because you feel like you're doing them a favor, what they're telling you is, are you okay with knowing or feeling or understanding that your children are growing up, with it could be a toxic type of situation. It could be that they're very aware of the lack of emotional connection that you and your partner currently share or have been going through for quite a while. And it's like the more time progresses, the more the distance between you guys is more evident. So what they're telling you here with the World card is you're going into the next cycle of your life and having the fear of not wanting to basically take a leap of faith. Ultimately, you have no one else to blame but yourself, because you're not either wanting to detach from the situation, or you're there's fear behind happiness. So I think that for some of you guys, this could even mean for some of you guys, it could have been like growing up with, with one or the other parent that perhaps could have been abusive, or could have been like there was a lack of emotional connection. So it's very difficult for you guys to embrace a healthy relationship because of what your past experiences have been, or because of what was taught to you in early childhood. So what they're saying here is, again, right at the center you have the Four of Wands, and what Spirit is telling you is that the happiness that you feel sometimes that you deserve, and then you have this moment of really thinking about that happiness, and then you're quick to feel like perhaps you're even sinning at the desire of wanting more. What Spirit is telling you is you're not in your wrong. Everyone deserves to be happy, and everyone deserves to live their own life, in the sense of, don't sacrifice your happiness to accommodate others or even your children, because ultimately feeling like you're doing them a favor could potentially be harming them, especially if they are around this toxic type of environment or energy, where it's very evident that the lack of emotional connection. Now, for those of you guys that are single, for those of you guys that are in a relationship, perhaps for some of you guys, it could have been like a breakup and then you went back, but now you're starting to have more like self-love for yourself. And now you are understanding that you deserve better, that you deserve more. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I do see you guys like wanting to take journeys. So for some of you guys, it could be like going back to school, taking on a new challenge, a new endeavor. And I think that ultimately this is going to help you, because it's going to, again, like I said, solidify the self-love that you should have for yourself. And I see you guys going towards a journey of becoming more financially stable. So it could be that you start to become independent towards independent from your partner, or from past experiences. For some of you guys, it could be that you've been dating, or you've been like, for those of you guys that are living together, it could even be like you've solely depended on the partner, and you're going to want to start independent, becoming more independent, and that could start to become an issue in your relationship. But ultimately what Spirit is telling you is do what's best for you. And I do see you guys becoming more independent. So this could potentially create the distance, or potentially create the lack of emotional support on your partner's side, where you're fully aware, or you start to see things that perhaps you didn't see in the past. Now let's see what your Spirit wants you to know. All right. So this is exactly what we were talking about. You have the Justice card. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So like I said, I feel that you guys, for some of you guys, it could be that you've solely depended on a partner, not particularly just financially, but I think that when it comes to relationships, perhaps some of you guys have a tendency of like the partner becomes your whole life. So you're not 100% focused in your like self-loving and your career, other aspects of your life. And I think that that starts to find its balance, and you start to understand that that's important as well. For some of you guys, it could even be returning to a career that you used to do that you no longer do. For others of you, it could be that, especially those of you guys that have been single for a while, it could be that you've focused all your energy and time into building a business or building stability in your life, where now what Spirit is telling you is you've learned, like you've become much stronger, because you know what it is to actually create something, because you know what it is to find that financial stability, or you're still going through it, but understand that there is a goal and a purpose behind it. So this has made you much more independent. But at the same time, what Spirit is telling you is that sometimes a lot of work, a lot of effort into other aspects of our life, we kind of forget to water our romance and love department. But Justice is a representation of the Justice card. So for some of you guys, it could represent finding that balance, or learning to balance, because a new person comes in, because there's a new opportunity coming in for you guys. You do have the World card. So it's going into the next cycle of your life. Now, your second card here is the Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So for some of you guys, it could even be like finding a spiritual, or connecting more to your spiritual side, where this is not only bringing you balance, but also bringing balance to those around you. And finally, we have options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. I think that for some of you guys, it could be that you've been in long-term committed relationships for far too long, and you've kind of, your whole life has become that relationship. So I do see you guys becoming more independent. Like I said, for some of you guys, going back to a career. For others of you, it could just be, trying to get some type of education or further education. For others, it could just represent options in the sense of not necessarily giving it, not necessarily putting the relationship as a whole. Like if it's the only thing that you need to focus or worry about, I see you guys watering and nurturing other aspects of your life. Now, for those of you guys that have been single for quite a while, like I said, it could be that you've been on this mission or on this journey to create, to create some type of stability, or what you would consider stability. And it could have been because you learned at a, early stage about what you no longer want in relationships. So I see you guys much more mature, but also with the power or the empowerment and confidence in yourself. So I definitely do see the option card here for some of you guys. It could be that you start to entertain love and romance, perhaps something you haven't really put much time and effort to. So that's definitely a good thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this readings. Like, share, and comment, and we'll see each other soon. Bye.